Hey guys, Dr. Meets here, back with some more of our Road to the League with Wrexham. Today we have the FA Cup fourth round game against West Ham. That is still a pretty good team, even though they were relegated down last season into the championship. I think I'm looking. Yes, they were relegated last season after finishing 18th. So they're down in the championship. And then we're going to have the Bayer 04, otherwise known as Leverkusen, the Leverkusen Champions League games. We have an away leg first and in the home leg second. So Timoteo will finally be able to show off what he has against Leverkusen, his former team. We'll see if we can get deeper in the Champions League. So let's get right into this. I don't think there is a game. I think the Chelsea game we showed last episode. But if not, that was a 3-2 game. Timoteo had 2. And then Rafael Leao had the third one coming off the bench as a super sub here. So what we're going to have is 3 days between the West Ham and Leverkusen game. And then 4 days to Crystal Palace. And then 4 days to the other Leverkusen game. So the idea might be, because of the training stint, it's going to be rough. I think we're going to be playing. A lot of the guys are up at 100, so maybe that's the key, but we'll see how this kind of goes. So, without further ado, let's get right into this one. I don't think we had any other transfers. We're going to take a look at this. Kolishevsky finally went on a free to Nice. Ramiro Surigati went to Rangers on loan for 400k. Alexander Dorner went to FC Utrecht for 425k. That's loan. And then Julian Caputo went to Juventus for 25 million. And then Kazmarek went to Vitnese for 600k in loan. So nothing crazy. A lot of loans coming in. It does mean we are massively in the hole because of the 97 million we paid, but it's okay because we're going to go deep in the Champions League. That's my hint. Our projection isn't really that bad either. Our profit loss is supposed to be about the same next year, but I don't think it'll be the same. It'll be down less. Then we start making 20 million, and then we start breaking that in. Even though our salary costs don't really change these 2 years, I think from here, if we plan it right, we'll have a good bit. So that's also without the league money at the end of the year as well. So we could be even and we start paying down this balance over time. So we should be fine. There's no real issue. We're okay in finances. And yeah, we're also selling a Metro crap ton of jerseys as well. Let's get in this match against West Ham. We need to have a good run in the FA Cup because that's just what we need. We're going to have everyone in. Wow, this offense is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Okay. So, let's submit the team and let's go have fun, boys. Especially if Madhurira, if he gets better and actually becomes a world-class player as well, we could have a situation where we have one of the most stacked teams as a team in the Prem, and we just have to wait for Erling Haaland to leave because Erling Haaland is just a man amongst, I don't want to say children, but Erling Haaland is just so good. So Salvatore over top. Looking over to Thiago. Bjornsson plays it over to Isaacs. Looking. Gonna play it back. Thiago. Canalita. Looking around. Madhurira. There he is. Not a bad decision. It was a bad pass. And it just resets us. There we go. Good ball. Bell looking. Cross in. Timoteo is there. That is going to just pass the line. There's going to be obviously a VAR review. He is offsides. I thought he was maybe offsides by a step. By a couple of steps. But he is just so much taller than everyone out there. Okay, so let's encourage the boys. Should be good. Do we have anyone we want to take out? Maybe. Let's head it back to Kinlan. This is not offsides. That's a rare thing. Back to Isaacs. Up to Fofana. Isaacs plays it up. Kinlan's there, but he just can't get it. It's up to Bell. Bell hits the post. It's knocked wide. That is unfortunate with that attempt. Remember, if we don't win this, it is the FA Cup, so we go to an FA Cup replay at West Ham. Would I be opposed to that? Not really, because we'd make more money, but I don't need the extra game. That's what I don't need, is the extra game in here. So Fofana plays it back to Thiago. Up to Bjornsson. Kinlan up to Bell. Bell misses a wide left. Just not getting it. But we have not allowed them to take a shot, so not bad, but I believe you can improve. I think that's an honest thing. Okay, Canalita. Come on. Ooh. Bell over to... What kind of shot was that, Isaacs? That wasn't even a shot. That was... I don't even know what to call that. Breinberg and West Ham trying to threaten here over to Emerson. Cross in, Thiago's there. Oh my gosh, I just thought Thiago just passed it to... Well, okay, we got it back out of possession. And then back to Thiago. There we go. Out to Isaacs. Fofana, go deep with it. Isaac's going to go deep with it. Okay, good control. Up to Bell, and that's going to creep in. That is going to be a close decision. I cannot tell if that's onside or not. That is very close. They're going to say it's awarded. Let's see how close that offsides is, because he is just onside for his 21st goal of the season. Ooh, he is neck and neck with him. I think he is onside, though. There's no mistake here. Rest didn't screw this one up. VAR didn't screw it up. Okay, that's not as high as I thought it was. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple of changes here. Bjornsson is going to come out. We're going to put in Bosma. Iakai is going to come in. Fofana is going to come out. We're going to put in Levin Verde. Richie's going to come in for Salvatore. And then Isaac's... Actually, we're going to have Rafael Leao come in for... Actually, do this. Leao play all the way back. No. Pull Kinlan back here. Pull this. Then let's pull Leao to here. To pay it into here. Actually, let's do that. You know, we'll just have to give Isaac some rest. The point is to not run our starters, our main starters, into the ground. And we have more depth, I think, up top than we do at midfield and defense. Okay, Fofana out to Isaacs. Out the wide. Timoteo back to Isaacs. Plays it back up to Timoteo. Let's see. Into the back of the net. The man is a force to be reckoned with up top. The fans here at the race course are just loving it. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see it. We're going to praise the boys. Kinlan's going to take this one. We still have not had the ball go out. West Ham does not want us to make subs, I guess. Someone just knock it out. Just knock it out of bounds so we can make these subs. Bodby. Ooh, Piper almost had one. Good clearance. I thought we would have made the subs. Oh, we did make the subs. Valverde's over here. Oh, wait. Oh, because Kinlan, we moved Kinlan in the midfield. I was about to say, why is Kinlan still in here? He's playing midfield. He's just not playing up here. Okay. This makes perfect sense. Ah, come on, Leao. Looking around. Durham all the way back. You know what? At this point in Rafael Leao's career, the acceleration is not going to have it. Or if Leao is an advanced forward now. It's 2-0. Yulson saves that from Emerson. Literally like seconds later. Looking around. Good passing. Up to Kinlan. Plays it up top. Leao in the middle. Cepeda. Just a knock in. I'm going to cancel that. It's fine. Him being a complete forward. All right, 3-0. We advance to the next bit of the FA Cup. Let's see if there's anything crazy going on. Stoke tying Arsenal right now. That's crazy. Newcastle losing to Coventry at Coventry. Fulham beating Norwich. There's a couple of big shockers in there. But I think we have this one pretty much in hand. It's pretty nice. We've gotten two relatively easier draws, though, as Isaacs tries to slide tackle there. Please don't do that. He missed it! It's off the post! We'll have to look at the scores after the fact. We'll draw the next FA Cup game, I think, before the next episode. So we will have that in this episode. Because we have the two Champions League games. That one's crossed. Good interception. Good ball up to Rafael Leao. He's going to try to dink the keeper. Smart. But just a little bit too much. Man City is tied with whoever they're playing. Kinlan off the post. Good set piece. They're playing Southampton. If Southampton can beat Man City, we might have an entry in there. We are right now the better team in the league than most other sides, I think. I think they just scored at the right when we saw that. That's an excellent win, though, boys. Excellent win. Love to see it. Love to see the win. Okay. So let's see. Anything? United won. Stoke and Arsenal are going to have to play each other again. Dr. Fofana was sent off. Watford over Cardiff. Coventry beat Newcastle 1-0. Fulham over Norwich 1-0. Crystal Palace over Leicester City. Southampton and Man City tied, so they'll have to do a replay. Liverpool over Tottenham. West Brom over Portsmouth. Okay. We'll have to pay attention to that replay. Couple of weird things that happen there, and we don't get much money because the FA Cup doesn't give much money. It's just all about the silverware. We've won the Carabao Cup. I'd like to win the FA Cup, the English Football Cup. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the smart thing, and I'm going to set up our rosters, put everyone that played on rest so they do not practice as much, and I will set up everything because I have not set up the whole thing for the Champions League games. I haven't set up the best 11 or anything like I did through here. I've already set my best and second 11. I haven't set my Euro squad, so I'm gonna have to do that. So what is even bigger, and I just noticed this because we just had this, Newcastle won the Champions League last season, and Coventry City just knocked them out. So one of the best teams in Europe was knocked out by a championship team. It can happen when you have an off day. Here we go. The FA Cup 5th round draw today. The fans want to see Swansea, who is one of our local rival, I think. So we will play at home against, drumroll, the fans get what they want. The fans get what they want. Okay. We're going to play Swansea City. So I don't think there's still real local. Oh, because we haven't been in the same. Did that phase off? I'm going to take a look at this. Cardiff. I thought we had it. Maybe they dropped it and we didn't. I thought we had one against them. We put this one against Liverpool. We do have one. Huh. I guess. Swansea City doesn't just see us as that's weird. Okay. It's one for us, and that's all that matters. We're gonna sell tickets at home. Here we go against Leverkusen. In the first leg, it's gonna be in Germany. So we will have all of our starters set. They're above 95%. It was a good one to rest. This is what we're gonna be going in with. The fans and the board think a draw is likely. However, the fans have a little bit more hope, thinking we can squeeze a win in Germany and then come back to Wales at the racecourse and win it from there. But I think we have an opportunity to win this here. We'll give number 2 to Lucas Bergstrom. He's going to have it. He is going to have it. All right. We're strong. They're fair in the forms. Going to be starting here in Leverkusen. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can get this Champions League game on our side. We can go back to Wales. Out in our Potter Blues. Salvatore out to Madeira. Okay, smart play back to Salvatore. To Bjornsson. Timoteo. Header. Paul Kinlan into the back of the net. That's going to be VAR reviewed, though. Is he offsides? He might be. He might be. He is. Come on. Yeah, that is. Paul Kinlan makes the run, and it's just not there. Leverkusen is just botting us right now. Let's go to balance so we don't get caught out. We're getting bodied in possession right now. Junior up to Dagny. What was that? Wesley Fofana? What a goal save. Let's encourage the boys. Salinas. I think we're playing great against this right now. Okay, there we go. We're starting to get some possession back. Stevanovic back. Well, we should not have given that ball away. Dagny to Lopez. Or no, that's Lopes. No turn. Okay, I like the physicality. What a shot. What a save by Yulson. Wow. Junior. Gonna take it from the corner. Yulson's gonna pluck that out of the air. Okay, Canalita corner in. Bell's not gonna win that. Canalita crosses it back in. Okay, it's just a reset. Fana up. Timoteo over the keeper. It's saved by McCurry. Trying to cross it again, and it's blocked. Good bit of attack here. Good bit of attack. Let's encourage the boys. Canalita. Services in. Bell can't get there. Thiago's there. Back to Canalita. Should have been crossed in by Canalita. And that's the end of that. Out to Fofana. Let's not lose it back here. Over to Salvatore. Not the greatest pass. That one's much better. Okay. Good job passing it back. Just maintain possession. Bjornsson up. Timoteo. Akari. That's just a good bit. Not the through ball. Let's go. Kinlan. Fofana, get it. Okay. I like the passing. Canalita central. Looking over. Bell plays it through. Kinlan. What a touch to fake out the keeper. Let's go. What's some good moves there? Canalita up to Bell. Plays it through. Kinlan tap outside. Tap inside. Take the shot. Right around the keeper. That was a good one. Let's praise the boys. If we go in with 1-0 over back at home to the race course, we could pull something here. Leverkusen's a good team, though. They are a very good team. But at this point of the tournament, when you start getting the knockouts, anything could happen. Okay, there's Canalita. We're not going to attack them. Just fine. Okay. Ah, Midhira. Great through ball. Salvatore's there. Fofana, Bjornsson, Isaacs. Isaacs looking, has time. Back to Fofana, smart play. Fofana up to Isaacs, good touch, cross in. Kinlan into the back of the net. Looked like Timoteo put it off to the post. Is that going to be an offsides called on the initial shot? Or is that going to be... Kinlan is onside. Is it the initial touch offsides? They're going to rule it that it was not offsides. Oh, Timoteo actually passed it back. Oh, what a pass. Smart heads up play. Praise the boys. It's because our possession is at 40 now. Going down to balance, we were getting beat in the back, and now we're just playing it steady. We're playing it pretty good. Salvatore there. We just had to change the mentality so we weren't being pressed out of our minds. Catalita, good ball, but a little bit too far. Well, that's way too far, actually. We have to keep up this momentum, though. It's a very good German team. Everyone at this point is worthy of winning at this level, of winning this. And here's Timoteo. Nice chance at a shot, and it's wide left. At no point am I going to blame him from taking that one. That was a great bit of ball. Things have to improve here. Paul Kinlan, you've been doing great. Thiago and Wesley Fofana, you weren't bad, but I believe you can improve. Everyone is happy. We're also going to praise the entire team because they've been playing great. Okay, 48 minutes. Norton is going to cross it in. Dagny. Julesen, what a save. This man's 7.4 right now in goal. Julesen has been a monster. Junior cross in. Hira actually does eject that out. I think we changed probably our midfield. Kinlan, service in, Fofana, header in the back of the net. 3-0. We're heading to Wales 3-0, baby. Okay, we are going to make a couple of changes. Kennedy is going to come out. Akia Kai is going to come in. We're going to have Bosma come in for Wesley Fofana. Then we're going to have... let's have Cepeda come in for... Let's have him come in for Joe Bell. And then let's have John Wilson come in for Paul Kinlan. I know he's going to be angry for that. And let's bring in probably Lavin Verde. If I had to guess. Yeah, because he should be a star player. Let's bring Lavin Verde in. Actually, let's not bring John Wilson. Let's keep Paul Kinlan in. And I know Paul Wilson's good, but let's get in Salinas. I think we need Salinas to come in for Isaacs probably. Actually, let's save this. We don't have to make all subs here. Let's save it and see what happens going into the 70th minute. We might want to take out Thiago. No, it's going to be Isaacs. There's no doubt about that. Okay, Selena's going to come in. Isaac's going to come in on the right side. That's how we're going to finish that. We need a better stand in the back than we need the front. And I'm fine with that. McLaughlin here. Yulson easily gets that in the air. As we approach the 75th minute. If we can hold this clean sheet for Yulson, it would be a good testament to our defensive prowess this season, which has been absolutely phenomenal for us. Lavin Verde plays it in the middle to Bjornsson. Bjornsson out to Kinlan. Rokia Kai. Cepeda up to Timoteo. Timoteo over. 6th goal of the season. Timoteo doing work as always. What can you say here, man? This signing, great, amazing. And that's with his right foot too. That's a touch left, pop over with right. Oh, praise the boys. Look, I think we're playing Crystal Palace, I think, in the in-between game. And so I think we're going to not press. Our luck here. It might be a rotated side. Which is fine. It means Rafael Leao, Cepeda comes in. It's not any bit that we have to really worry about. Our guys are playing pretty well in here, like Perez playing pretty well for Ipswich. Nunez playing pretty well for Preston, even though they're actually not the greatest. Lejos playing for Everton right now, playing okay. Ressa playing for Cardiff, okay in this one. That was his first appearance. And Sensi played for Charlton. Pretty decent. So we've had some good bit. Looking at development center, I mean, John Wilson looks good. Adriano's doing work, and so is Craig Dodd. Craig Dodd probably go on loan next season. I mean, he's a good role player for us. Kieran Jones, I don't see him doing much. But really, our loans, looking at them, Matamala playing good, but I think he is already slated for joining PSV, which is fine. We've gotten a good bit of money from him in the first place. So we've put him on loan about 3-4. So we've made about 4 million off him. So that's fine there. Wayne Edwards doing good work at Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe being at the Vanarama National League North. Wayne, I mean, he's a goalkeeper. We're going to end up selling him sooner rather than later when it comes to things. Alexander Dorner has only had 2 appearances. It's pretty good for Ultrich. 26 for Colin Evers at Livingston. And I think he's been playing pretty well for Livingston, who is at the Premiership of, what is this, in Scotland? He's getting some good ones. Perez at Ipswich. I mean, pretty balanced, but I think we're eventually going to sell him at this point. And then kind of looking at the other ones, Madeleine at Villarreal, doing pretty all right. 6.97 or 6.67. 6.97. So he's been doing good. They project him as a world-class player, and I think we just need to get him a bit more on loan. We'll redo his contract if it isn't a whole lot, and that could be one of our loan bits, because we've made some good money off him. So past couple of years, that's 3 million off loans, and we've paid 18.25. If we're not going to play him here, we have to put him on loan to at least make some money with that. And he's playing in Spain, which is pretty good. Mendez, also another guy who we got him on a free, so getting him out and getting him some playing time and everything is good. And then kind of from below, nothing crazy. At Vitnese, Kazmarak has 2 shutouts. So, I mean, is that translated into actual wins for them? 2 shutouts here, and they just couldn't score a goal. Kazmarak lets 3 in. Here he let one in. Here he let three. I mean, they just need to score goals is what it is. So we're looking pretty good when it comes to everything like that. I'm feeling pretty good. With our loans, we have some good players coming in and doing some good work for us. We do have, who was it? It is Crystal Palace. They are on the back end, so I'm thinking we do a rotated side against Crystal Palace, and then we come back in the Champions League with a big, heavy-hitting squad, because we do need that. Bournemouth is 3 days later, but we do have this gap between Bournemouth and Swansea, which might be picked up by another Champions League games. I don't know. We'll kind of see. So I'm going to skip ahead. We'll be back for this Leverkusen game. So here we go. Thiago did get banged up in practice, but trainers say he's fit. So we're going to play him. Other than that, I'm feeling good. I think we're going to have a good game here against Leverkusen at home. We're up aggregate 4-0, so it's just about playing our brand of football. Our brand of football. I'm ready. We're in excellent form there. Inconsistent. Let's just approach this with focus. Someone didn't like that. Okay, balanced. We'll praise because we're actually up. That's going to be a red. Send him off. Send him off. Within the first 18 seconds, they're a man down. Kyle Linder. The frustration has gotten to him. And there it is. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be a complete destruction with them with 10 men on the field. The pressure is going to be on them constantly. Okay. Nice and easy. Junior. We're just putting pressure. I like the pressure. Okay, get some depth. There you go, Thiago. Garrison. Matira. Back to Canalita. Canalita. Good ball up to Bell. Good turn. He could be off. Nope. I think we're fine though. We're just playing our brand of football, and well, we're gonna be putting Leverkusen on notice. Bell. Their counterattacks are pretty weak. That's one of the biggest things because they've taken off their attacking mid. So their attacks are weakest. We have the numbers game on them. Okay. I mean, at this point, we're going to have so many opportunities. This might get out of control with how long this episode is at this point. Once we get one more goal, we'll start doing a bit. I'll probably show you the highlights of the game if we keep on scoring, because I don't see us being stopped. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to time waste. We'll lower the tempo and just pass the ball around. And 2 minutes later, we already have another opportunity. Just not getting the yellows. It's fine. Just don't get any yellows. Good cross. A little bit behind, had a little curve to it. There's Lopes. Trying to make an attack. Kinlan, that was a good one, but... well, I guess we'll take it. With them being a man down, obviously they can't mark one guy, and so we're just transitioning our triangle constantly. Okay. That's gotta be ended it, right? I told them not to be... let's play just very defensive. Just sit back, pass the ball around. There's no reason. There's no reason to press this. Okay, we're not doing that. Playing, that's just inviting pressure. So we'll just play balance and time wasting on. I mean, 6-1 though in aggregate. Timoteo just went down with a foot injury. He should be fine. We got about 2 weeks before we hit the next bit. Let's get Leao in. So we should be fine. Just gonna take him out at the half too. That's unfortunate. It shouldn't be anything serious though. Hopefully. Because if we draw PSG in the next bit, we are definitely going to need him. Even if it's for a half, but I would like him being up to complete sharpness. Good movement. I mean, that's kind of Lita. All right, at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to move to, I'm going to move to 2D. We're going to have some 2D bit of magic so we can speed this up, because this is going to get out of control for them, I think, at this point. I mean, in aggregate, it's 7-1. I don't see them coming back from this. And with this in mind, we're going to make a couple more changes. We're going to get Blaze in here. Oh, actually, let's get John Wilson for Kinlan. Let's get Salinas in for Medikira. Levin Verde, let's get him in for Salvatore. We've already made... let's keep this last one. Just in case we do have to go down and we have an injury. Let's keep the last one. We shouldn't have any real issues with just about anything here. Okay, let's make this last one, and we're gonna put in Kiakai for Bjornsson. So I'll increase the speed a little bit during these. I mean, our passing around here. I feel like we're fine. Even with those changes, I think we're good. they can possibly surmount that. Like this. Sorry, Kiekai. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. We'll go back to TV here before the game ends. We went on to finish it here. Thought that was pretty good. He got off quite lightly, I think. He won't play in the next game, that's for sure. Broken toe. I wonder if it's in his kicking foot. That means we are likely... I'm not sure what the draw is going to be here. Let's see if everyone's kind of completed this. We might have the draw in the next couple of days. Let's see. Okay, so not everyone's actually played. They should play the rest of the games here on the 21st. I'm going to keep going and we'll see when the draw is. Obviously, this is the game that's going to be the next episode. I think this is the FA Cup game. So I'll play through the Bournemouth game, kind of tell you what happened with that one and see if the draw. So I'm going to get to that. Here we go, the round of 16. That means everyone went through. So let's see. So, Champions League with the knockoff playoff round. So here's what it is. We of course beat Leverkusen. Bayern 3-1 over Benfica. Sporting CP 3-2 over Lazio. Real Spanias 3-1 over Atletico Bilbao. Dortmund 3-0 over AC Milan. PSG 6-0 over Salzburg. 5-1 Juventus over Ulm. And then Newcastle 4-1 over Shakhtar. So, round of 16 draw. Let's see who we get. The fans want Liverpool. They are crying for Liverpool right now. We are not going to be a seeded team. We're going to be an unseeded team in this one. The seeded teams will be Barcelona, Real Madrid, United, Man City, Liverpool, Celtic, Monaco, and Hertha Berlin. Now, if we play Hertha Berlin again, that would be amazing. But we'll see. The unseeded teams, Juventus, Real Spanias, Sporting CP, PSG, Bayern, Newcastle, Dortmund, and us. So here we go. Juventus is drawn against Barcelona. Okay, we don't have Barcelona. Sporting CP will be drawn against United. Bayern will draw against Liverpool. So we're not going to get Liverpool. The fans are tad disappointed. Not really. I'm not disappointed. Dortmund will pull Monaco. Real Spanish will pull Real Madrid. Okay. PSG. Man City, come on. Yes! So PSG and Man City are going to be out. That actually helps us. That means Newcastle is going to take Celtic and we get Hertha Berlin. That's it. It is a Europa Conference League final from last year rematch. Hertha Berlin. We drew one game against them. Then we won that one to take the final. Or was the final just one game? Maybe the final was just one game. We've played 2 games against them. We'll take a look at it. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Hertha Berlin. That's probably best case scenario for us. Because now PSG and Man City can knock each other out. I don't think Real Madrid will lose to Real Spanias. I don't think Dortmund's going to lose to Monaco. You could see a battle between Liverpool and Bayern, seeing either one of them knocked out, which would be good. I do not see Barcelona losing to Juventus, but you never know. I would love to see Barcelona lose to Juventus. We'll have to exactly see. Let's see the past meetings between us and Hertha Berlin. So it was a friendly. Was one of the wins. So we won that one in a draw, which went to penalties because it was the final win. So there's your draw there. That was at the Friends Arena in Sweden. I want to say yes, it was. So the only game we played against Hertha Berlin that mattered. And now we're going to have a rematch. So what does that mean on the calendar? Because we have Swansea City next on the schedule. That means I'm going to play Swansea City here. And then I'll play Newcastle and Wolves between the games. And then we'll have another triple header at this point. Another triple head episode tomorrow. That's going to be big. And then maybe by Friday, if we get through this and the FA Cup 5th round, maybe we have another FA Cup game and more Champions League. I mean, that's always something there. When it comes to the game against Bournemouth, we did win this. Obviously, Timoteo is injured. He is not going to be back for this Hertha Berlin game, I don't think, because it is 2 weeks away. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. He is not going to be ready for this Hertha Berlin game. I'm hoping he's back, though, for the Liverpool game. It's going to be close. He might be ready for the Liverpool game because we're going to need him. But also this Newcastle game is going to be one thing as well, because Man City is not dropping games right now. We are 8 points above Liverpool. So at the end of the day, actually, and we have 2 games in hand against Liverpool as well. So we can extend that multiple, maybe 6 points at least. So we can extend that almost to 14 points gap over Liverpool. 38 games in the season, I believe it is. So we need Man City to stumble before that last game of the season. Because if they just stumble once and we keep on going on this trajectory, it comes down to that last game. If they're up 4 points and it comes down to the last game, doesn't matter. We lock in second and to try again next year because, yeah, we had a chance. They've lost against Arsenal, Tottenham, us, and Southampton. They drew against Leicester and Norwich. I mean, hell, even a draw. Even 2 draws would do it with that. They have not played, was it Arsenal, Tottenham, Southampton? They played Tottenham already. They haven't played Liverpool or Southampton. Or Arsenal, I mean, again. Or Southampton. And here, Norwich and Leicester. They haven't played. They played Norwich again. They have not played Leicester City. So we could see something. Something needs to happen for us to do it. All right. So I'm going to wrap up the end of this video. That was good. Continuing the Champions League going through. Continuing the FA Cup. We're good in a division. Division games aren't particularly difficult. I mean, when we come through, of course, it's Newcastle, United in April, Arsenal in May, and Man City in May. And then also, I forgot, Liverpool at the end of March. So at the end of the day, we do have 4 to 5 games that are pretty difficult. But at this point, we are so far ahead that we're 14 points against Norwich, who was outside the Champions League spots. We have a game in hand against them. When it comes to Liverpool, we're also 8 points ahead of them. We get 2 games in hand, and we can extend it even more. Hell, we can possibly extend this to 20 points between us and Norwich. And we'll kind of see how that goes. So I think we have a good, solid base in the league. Just as long as you don't go on a losing streak, we'll be fine. We've only lost a couple games here and there. One against Leeds, one against Chelsea. And those would probably have been the big ones, because if we beat Chelsea or if we beat Leeds, we are back up chasing. I mean, being 2 points behind city at that point. So thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.